Alright, so the 2025 Grammys just ended up taking place right now, and it was a bit controversial to say the least, especially with the very last category, but we'll get into that later. Because first, Cenat was at the Grammys, and he was streaming himself being at the red carpet. And with that, he met plenty of artists, but one of the biggest ones that he had linked up with was Kanye West over here. So we got feedback saying Kanye West and Bianca Censori just pulled up on Cenat live on stream at the Grammys. And it's this clip right here.
Oh, he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there.
Like a chrome gray car or something.
He's right there.
Kanye or Ye. I don't think he saw Kai, but
How you doing, Ye? Ye, what's going on, broski? Good? Nice seeing you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll see you tonight. I say less.
just a quick dab up. It goes on. Kai is just like a little bit stunned.
I'm on the way. Yo, what's good? Yo. Yo, chat, this is the rollout, chat. This is the rollout, chat. Chat, this is the rollout. Chat. Chat, this is literally the rollout, chat. Nigga said, shut the fuck up. Nigga said, I'm on the way.
Bully. Now, while Ye was at the area around here, he did confirm that Bully is dropping not just soon, but this year.
Kanye, when is Bully gonna come out? When is Bully coming?
Yay. I changed my name to Yay.
Yay.
Soon this year, though.
When is Bully coming out?
This year.
This year.
I mean, we hear that a lot from Kanye, right? Like, that's one of the things that people meme him around. That, like, he says he's gonna drop a project at a certain time, but then like it gets delayed or something. But at least from what I've seen with recent projects, I mean, the wait hasn't really been worth it. But I don't know, man. Maybe he could turn things around in Bully. I mean, we'll see if it does drop this year. Well, at least he's not like Cardi, where Cardi is now like on what, a 5-year album drought. Okay, yeah, it's been well over 4 years and soon to be 5 by this upcoming Christmas time. But yeah, over 4 years since Cardi's last album has dropped. So at least Ye isn't like that. Okay, but you know, since we're talking about Ye here real quick, there was a controversial story that took place with him after him and his wife Bianca had a controversial moment here where she took off this coat. I can't play the video because when she takes off the coat, she's basically wearing nothing, and it's just like an extremely see-through two-piece, if I remember correctly. But it's like extremely see-through. It's like she might as well not be wearing anything at all, and she was just walking around like that, like that. So I mean, this was like one of the videos that went viral, but obviously I can't play it here. But as we move on, just like a few moments later, we saw multiple people on X posting that Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori had been reportedly escorted out of the Grammys after showing up uninvited. So basically saying that, you know, they got kicked out. They weren't even invited in the first place. But as community notes are taking over right now with this report. Well, first off, this report was via ET, so that was the source that people were using. But community notes has come out that it was just a rumor without any proof. According to Variety, Kanye West left the awards on his own free will, and it's also confirmed by Grammy's official website that all nominated artists, Ye being one of them, are invited to the gala. So that put these rumors to rest that he was kicked out and was uninvited. So kicks those rumors out. No pun intended. As we see here, we get like a little bit more of a correction from other accounts, like Fearbuck, where he said Kanye West was not kicked out of the Grammys. He reportedly walked the Grammys red carpet, got in his car, and left. So, you know, he was crashing out a little bit. Yes, I don't even know if you could consider it a crash out on X, but last night. And then now he did this Grammys bit here with all this stuff with his wife, just doing that probably, I mean, to promote his stuff, but I mean, probably that a Bully album is coming soon, like sooner than we think. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, right? But going back to Kanye, he met up with Cardi B. So let me see this.
Cardi! What's going on? How you doing?
Good.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm on stream. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Cardi. Have a good night, all right?
And then Kai also met Miley Cyrus at the Grammys and sings I Came In Like a Wrecking Ball.
I came in like a...
Was never a fan of that song.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
she doesn't even like turn around. Oh, there we go. That HD, that really HD stream. 8.5, at least something. What the... Bro, start singing Hannah Montana. Nah, but that Wrecking Ball song, it never did it for me, dude. And in the music video, I don't know. I always found it cringe, but hey, that's me. But all respect to Miley, she's a legend. You know, some of her songs do bang, with like the Party in the USA. But yeah, man, she does his own thing. It's just that Wrecking Ball song, just that on its own. was never a fan of it. And then we also had Kai Cenat meeting Will Smith at the Grammys and shared a moment with him. Then Will Smith helped Kai Cenat fix his tie.
Hey! What's going on, bro? How you feeling, bro?
All is in divine order.
Big Will Smith, just make sure you don't get slapped.
Yes, sir.
What's that, family? All love, all love.
Nice to see you, bro. Good, bro. Just streaming right now. We streaming it.
Like what you doing?
Yeah, hell no.
Like what you doing? You got it right.
Yeah, you got it. You got it on, man. You got it on, my boy.
Will Smith on that good energy, man.
I love what you doing, man. Love what you doing.
See you soon. Yes, sir.
Where is he fix his tie? There we go.
Oh, man. Damn. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Oh, God.
But not all interactions were fully positive interactions, as we saw here that Taylor Swift pulled up to the Grammys and ignored Kai Cenat outside, like near the red carpet area and all that.
This right there. Taylor, make sure you get it. Get this.
Got Taylor Swift right there.
Taylor,
In the red.
Taylor.
Kai calling for her.
Loves you, Taylor. Her name is Brianna.
Saying that his assistant loves her, but she doesn't turn around.
She went the other way. Brianna tried, Bree. She didn't ego me.
She on the
said,
move.
I said hi. Did you get it?
She's on that move, but not making any moves in announcing Rep TV, man. Come on, Taylor. So as we saw in that previous clip, Kai had mentioned his assistant, Bree, and here, I guess she was watching the stream live, and John Muller had reposted this video saying that Kai Cenat's assistant reacted to Kai failing to get Taylor Swift's attention for her. So, actually, let me keep it on this screen. Oh, yeah, she's hyped up, but Tay doesn't pay attention to Kai.
He said, tell her I said hi. Did you get it?
I didn't hear her though. No, we gotta watch the clip back.
Oh my!
She heard. I think she heard him.
And Kai's just distraught all up in this.
She knows my name.
My assistant really love her. Oh my God.
So that's Bree's reaction there. Now Kai, he was also on a bit of a mission here, as when someone was interviewing him, Kai had made sure to put out the message to tell Playboi Carti to finally drop the album ASAP. Or I haven't seen this clip, but let's see what he
What
says
is music
exactly.
missing in the year 2025?
What is music missing?
Okay.
You know what we missing? The Playboi Carti album. He needs to drop.
Okay.
For real. Carti gotta drop. I know Carti gonna see this. Carti just dropped. I'm on national TV. Drop, gang. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we missing. In my world, a lot of people need that. So we need to make sure that happens.
Dude, everyone's just waiting for that Carti album, man. Now, when the Grammys was taking place, Kai did actually manage to link up with the one and only Billie Eilish with this picture here, which is now on the X platform, sitting at over 250,000 likes. But as the night went on, near the end of the Grammys, Kai Cenat also came a little bit across Taylor Swift again. And, you know, to his dismay, though, once again, she ignored him at the Grammys. But this time, like, at the actual event inside. And here's the clip of it. Alright, so there she is. And Kai's over here. Asking for a photo. But she's just like in the line. Going back to her seat, I believe. The Kai's just left. Hanging again, dude. Nah, man, this hurt, like... Yeah. This hurt for Kai. This hurt just watching Kai go through this. But in regards to Kai and Taylor, we did get a happy ending for the streamer, as we got a TikTok here where Kai Cenat had finally gotten Taylor Swift's attention at the Grammys and got her to shout out his assistant Bree.
Good. My sister loves you. Her name is Brianna. Can you shout out Brianna? What? Brianna.
Hi, Brianna.
Dude, she just says like, what, like, the way she says what, it's just like straight up. And then Kai not showing up in the video, but I mean, obviously you can hear it.
Her name is Brianna. Can you shout out Brianna? What? Brianna.
Hi, Brianna.
But yeah, man, Kai was just like constantly trying to get Taylor's attention for Bree. Oh wait, add assistant Bree? Huh, that's from the TikTok account, add assistant Bree. So, but I thought she was at home. I don't know, dude. But yeah, we got this video here, and then, you know, the good ending for Kai here. At least got acknowledged by the one and only T Swift. He should have told her to announce Rep TV, man. And to end off with Kai over here, after the event, he got mobbed while leaving the Grammys. So let's look at this motion. Alright guys, security protecting him. When a group of people hype you up, and then everybody starts hearing you out around, more and more pull up. Yo. Bro shoving a kid? Well, he is a security. The robot video.
Watch out.
Alright, so a little bit of a mob. You know, I was expecting like a bunch more people, but well, a small mob is a mob, right? But that's where we end off with Kai. So now we move on to the categories that were on the Grammys broadcast that night. We're first starting off with Best Rap Album, which Alligator Bites and Never Heal by Doechii won. So, a big win there for her. Next up was the Best Pop Vocal Album, which Sabrina Carpenter won with Short and Sweet. This one I predicted correctly. Best Country Album went to Beyonce for her Cowboy Carter album. A little bit controversial though, I seen, but, we'll get into the controversy because we'll be revisiting this album on the night of this year's Grammys, as we'll get into it later. But when Cowboy Carter won Best Country Album, even this got controversy, but like I said, we'll get into the bigger controversy later. And for the Best New Artist, Chappell Roan won it. And this one, I thought that was easily going to go to Sabrina Carpenter, but, Chappell got the W there. It kind of surprised me a little bit. But if it was going to go to anybody else besides Sabrina, it would have gone to Chappell, for sure. And then the Best Latin Pop Album came up, which Shakira won with Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran. So Shakira's still holding it down there in the Latin pop category. And what followed that was the Best Pop Duo / Group Performance, which Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars won with their song Die With A Smile. This one I did predict correctly as well. I mean, when I was looking at the Spotify plays and how this song is still at the top, I mean, it was almost no question as to which track was going to win the category here. Now, next up was Record of the Year. And this one, I predicted that Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter was easily going to take it. There was almost no doubt in my mind. Because the production of that song was just so different. A different type of vibe. And then, you've seen how that song skyrocketed up everywhere, like in places like Spotify. But Kendrick Lamar actually ended up winning it with Not Like Us. And that caught me by surprise. I had even said, in reference to the couple of lawsuits that Drake has been putting out in regards to this song, I even said that the new Drake lawsuit was incoming after the Grammys gave a Grammy for Record of the Year to Not Like Us. But then the next category was Song of the Year. And this one, I got wrong again because I thought that Billie Eilish was 99% sure. I was 99% sure that Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather was going to take it. And I do think that she should have taken it with that song. I mean, it's just grab everybody's attention, right? Well, I mean, Not Like Us did too, but Not Like Us was a whole diss track against one of the biggest artists out there. But yeah, Billie Eilish did not win it with Birds of a Feather. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us won it. And again, dude, if the Record of the Year was a surprise to me, this was it wasn't just a bigger surprise. It was more what the fuck, dude? Okay, what are we doing here, man? Reyes, I seen that in reference to my last X post. I just quote replied to Kendrick winning the Song of the Year and saying, make that 2 new lawsuits, because Drake has been on that lawsuit grind. But yeah, Kendrick wins that, and then we were finally going to the final category of the night, Album of the Year. And with multiple iconic albums in the category for this year, like Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brad by Charlie XCX, The Torture Poets Department by Taylor Swift, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish, Chappell Roan's The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. I haven't seen New Blue Sun or D-Jazzy Volume 4, but I mean, if they're up here, they must have been good, right? And then the one that kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, well, I mean, everything's subjective, right? But in my opinion, this one sticks out like a sore thumb, and it almost seems like an industry plan type of thing. Or it's they just have it because it's Beyonce. Cowboy Carter was here, and out of all these albums where people like Sabrina Carpenter and Charlie XCX and Chappell Roan made their names, Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift continued their artistry in making music with these 2 albums that will surely go on to become classics. Out of all these here, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter ended up winning the award for Album of the Year. Oh, dude. Out of all the albums, dude, this one won it. And when you filter to the top replies, so the replies that have the most likes. Okay, well, first off, the post got 58k likes announcing it and 3.7k replies. But the top replies here was worst Grammy ceremony ever. Over 5,000 likes, and the next one was Billy was robbed, I'm sorry. This has to be a joke. Damn, JC strikes again. And what that's in reference to is that last year when Jay-Z was on the stage at the Grammys with a Grammy Award here, he had made this comment in regards to his wife, Beyonce.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year.
So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won album of the year. That doesn't work.
I can see what he means here, but like you're not entitled to winning album of the year. Okay, so this took place last year, right? Okay, yeah, February 5th, 2024. While accepting the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award at the 2024 Grammy Awards on Sunday night, Jay-Z criticized the Recording Academy for never giving his wife Beyonce the Album of the Year award, despite her multiple Grammy wins and nominations. Okay, sure, you do have the most Grammy awards and stuff, but it doesn't mean that you should be entitled to having Album of the Year. I mean, I don't think I need to elaborate on that. I mean, it's just like, just use your logic. Like, you're not entitled to anything really, right? You're not even entitled to win the awards that you won. Nonetheless, like the biggest one of the night. But this clip happens, and it was circulating around for the past couple of weeks, where people were bringing up this clip and then saying like, oh, it's starting to look like that Beyonce's gonna win Album of the Year because of this moment here. And I mean, sure, like JC has a right to call them out and stuff. Like, he can say pretty much whatever. But for the Grammys to bow down and then give her the award like the very next year, it just comes off as so as if they bowed down to it. Like they were acting like as if Jay-Z donates $100 million for the Grammys to take place, and if Beyonce's Cowboy Carter didn't win, then he was just gonna stop donating. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like why are you taking what Jay-Z has to say so serious to the point where like it almost makes it blatantly obvious, like the following year, that you only gave her this award because of this. Because like I was saying, there was so many other notable iconic albums that launched careers to a higher degree, and then this one, Cowboy Carter by Beyonce, I mean, I haven't seen any reviews on it, but I've seen some people say that like, okay, she, they gave her flowers here because she was like trying out something new. But just because you try out something new and okay, you managed to do it well, doesn't mean that like you need the highest award or whatever, right? I mean, anytime I saw mentions of Beyonce in the year of 2024, especially with the Texas Hold'em song, I mean, it was just her getting roasted. And sure, I'm probably on like the side of the internet that she's like, this is that kind of stuff. But I don't know, dude. Like, how many people out there are you gonna hear say, hey, throw on that new Beyonce Texas Hold'em when you're like in a car ride or something? I don't know, man. I don't know any. A pity award to honor her legacy, not because she deserves it. Exactly. This comes off as a pity reward. It's just like they only gave her the award because of this moment, and it's so blatantly obvious too because it's like the following year, and it's on a album that's just been like getting roasted and everything. I speak for everyone when I say Billy deserved the win. Robbery, Billy deserved the win. I think Billy, out of anyone there, I predicted Billy to win it because it was just Billy's album was like super solid, but I guess not good enough. Apparently not as good as Cowboy Carter. And yeah, it's just mostly people just disagreeing with the decision there. Paisley worked. Jay-Z made the call. Let's be honest, nobody listened to the album. The Grammys have always been rigged, and Jay-Z bought that prize for her. Billy deserved this, period. Beyonce has about 3 albums that were robbed album of the year, but in my opinion, Cowboy Carter was an album that didn't really deserve it, but I'm happy for her nonetheless. I guess that's like the positive sentiment. Yeah, this one I could relatively agree with. Okay, I think Billy should have won it, and if not, then either Charlie XCX should have won it, or I could even see Sabrina or Chapel winning it. Or if Taylor won it, I mean, Taylor would have been getting like a little bit of heat on it too, by the people that don't like her. But I mean, that's just people that don't like her in general. But I don't think that as many people would disagree with Taylor winning as they disagree here with Cowboy Carter. But this reply here puts it pretty well. It's just, yes, Beyonce likely got robbed for album of the year in the past, and while people say she didn't deserve this year's album of the year award, you can still be happy for her, which I was. Like, I'm happy for it. I mean, it's just like I'm just like criticizing that she won that award after this moment. Like, it just comes off as so blatant, dude. But I mean, hey, she finally got her award, that legend and icon. But yeah, I mean, it's just good for her. Now the thing is, like, I wonder if she's proud of winning the award, knowing that she won it after this moment. I don't know. That's in her mind, but the Beyonce fans can finally be happy for her and check off that achievement in the checkbox. So yeah, while many of us are likely not agreeing with this, we could be happy for her. Now, another quick thing that took place was, I think I probably let me see. So I got back into music just last year. Sorry, keeping up with the culture again. I think I may have seen this when it was taking place, but I just like saw it in passing. But The Weeknd was beefing with the Grammys, as we had the CEO here. This is the CEO of the Grammys. He came out and talked about the situation where The Weeknd had made like the announcement that he was going to be boycotting the Grammys because, and I looked it up real quick on Grok, that like why was he kind of like boycotting the Grammys, and it was, and the generalization of it, or the summarization of it, was that back when he had dropped his After Hours album, the one with Blinding Lights and all that, even though like The Weeknd had made major waves with that album, and especially with the track Blinding Lights, like he didn't not only just not win an award for that year's Grammys, I believe it was in 2021, but he wasn't even nominated at all when he dropped Blinding Lights in the After Hours album, which, you know, still iconic, obviously went on to become an iconic album. And then Blinding Lights, like, yeah, what is that? Is that, I think that's like the most streamed song on Spotify. So it went on to become this huge cultural phenomenon, I guess you could say. And not even nominated at the Grammys. Like, that's some sick work, dude. Like, I would 100% understand why The Weeknd would say something like this, like where he was boycotting the Grammys from now on. And what he wanted was that for there to be change at the Grammys, like, I guess like the people picking the nominations and all that, and the winners too. He wanted like a positive change on that. And tonight, what they did at the Grammys was, well, the CEO came out. He was talking about the situation and announced that The Weeknd and the Academy had made amends and brought him out for a surprise performance. So The Weeknd was the special guest, you know, the one that people are like wondering, like, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And it was The Weeknd. Over here, the CEO of the Grammy says, over the past few years, we've listened, acted, and changed. And after seeing that The Weeknd was the surprise superstar performer at this year's Grammys, he went on to do the performance, with one of them being his track Timeless with Playboi Carti. And, you know, the video's here. I'm not going to play it. I don't know how the Grammys are with like copyright and stuff, but, you know, the clip is here on X. And yeah, you know, they just performed the whole song. And they have Aura. I'm not going to lie. You know, Carti was there too, did the whole performance, and you know, just get to see them make amends on that. All right, now the last final thing that we're going to talk about here is Kendrick and It's Not Like Us track taking over the categories. So before the Grammys event at the nighttime started, Not Like Us was already awarded the best rap song at the Grammys, and that this was the first diss track to ever win best rap song. And when that got posted, we already started getting the memes. Here's the lyrics of when Drake made the Family Matters song, and now this line, lyric, bar, whatever you want to call it, this will go down in infamy, of when Drake had said, Kendrick just opened his mouth, someone go hand him a Grammy right now. And then later, Not Like Us won another Grammy for best rap performance. And you know, some people were memeing around it saying, imagine someone making a diss track about you and it wins a Grammy. I'll just end it all by Kira. And it didn't end there, as Kendrick then won another Grammy for his Not Like Us track. So, you know, we already talked about best rap performance and best rap song, but then he also won best music video. I don't know what the Grammys was having out for Drake here, but, you know, before the show had even started, 3 Grammys for Kendrick's Not Like Us song. But now it was time for the Grammys, the event. And, you know, as we already talked about, when the record of the year category came up, Not Like Us took that win there for that category. And when Kendrick went to go accept his reward, well, they played the music on the speakers, right? And then Kendrick got up and walked to the stage, and it basically had the crowd at the Grammy singing the A minor line out loud in front of everybody. And, you know, well, we'll just play the clip here.
Why you trolling like a bitch? You tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
The crowd just singing it, dude. And then here's another point of view of the whole crowd singing A minor. You know, with the artists on the ground. You can see Taylor there, but you know, everybody else. And when Kendrick was accepting his award for Record of the Year, even Beyonce was getting into it. The claps. And it wasn't just Beyonce either, but Taylor was also getting into it, as here she was, well, we got like this 1-second clip here of her just dancing to it. And then another POV of Taylor once again. But then, once more, Taylor again, another POV, but this time of her singing the A minor line. Dancing, saying that one line. Wait, there it is. And then we also had like this little edit here, so whenever Drake and Taylor take a pic, and then the part where she's singing the A minor line. Nah, man, that's some crazy work. And then here's another thing too with that Drake and Taylor, well, somewhat like connection, right? Drake has praised Taylor in the past, as on the song Red Button. Drake goes on to say that Taylor Swift is the only artist that I ever rated. Only one can make me drop the album just a little later. Rest of y'all, I treat you like you never made it. So here's saying that whenever she drops, she'll be the only one that's like big enough to make Drake reconsider dropping on the same day or even the same week, as, you know, she's like huge in the music industry, and Drake just doesn't want to compete with that if it comes down to it. So here he's rating her pretty well, and now you have her singing the A minor line. But yeah, with that, I think the best way to end it off here is with this picture over here, where Taylor gives like a cheers to Kendrick Lamar for winning with Not Like Us. I mean, dude, this pic is just aura. Like, you can't deny it. The music industry giving cheers to a rapper that's doing it for the culture and took down who many people dislike in Drake. And now we just have this image here that'll last a lifetime.